Disney just increased the prices of their park tickets. Hi, welcome to my channel, Disney Hobby Guys. Like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications. It really helps me grow my channel. Today's topic is going to be about the ticket price increases at Disneyland, Disney World, and what did they do to Genie Plus and parking. So, honestly speaking, like I understand why they did it because, inflation roaring and the parks are, consistently being on the news as overpacked. People are not happy because it's so overpacked and everything like that. The demand is just skyrocketing out of control, but there's just not enough supply. There's not enough physical real estate in Anaheim to really support the population that wants to go. So they have high demand, low supply. It only makes sense that you up the price to kind of, mitigate the demand a little bit, right? It's simple business. But at the end of the day, you got to think about it this way. This new era of Disney is coming in, swinging, and just trying to milk the population, their fan base for every possible cent that they can have. And honestly speaking, people are going to pay it. I mean, you're a Disney fan. You're already under the assumption that you're going to be using a buttload of money to pay for your trip. Adding a little bit more to that is kind of unfortunate. It's an inconvenience, but people are going to pay it anyways, right? So why not charge that price? Now, I don't condone what Disney is doing at all. Like, I don't support it whatsoever. But functionally, as a business, it makes perfect sense why they're doing it. But at what cost? At this point, you have years of people just, they love the parks. I mean, especially Disneyland in Anaheim. I mean, that's the original, right? That's always going to be the most popular. There's a huge fan following for that. People from around the world come to us to see that park and everything like that. But, in this day and age, they're trying to make it almost like a luxury kind of destination at this point. Adult tickets went from $315 to $345. Children tickets went from $300 to $330 for a 2-day park hopper. Now, when you're going, most people aren't going by themselves. Most people are bringing their families there. On one adult and 2 kids, you're looking at a pretty penny right there, right? I mean, you're looking at almost over $1,000 at that point, just to take your family for 2 days, in a year. I mean, that's a lot of money. That's not including cost of travel. That's not including cost of your hotels, cost of eating, and everything like that. I mean, honestly, if you're going to take one trip to Disneyland, it's probably going to cost you close to around $1,500 to $1,800, just for that one trip for a family with 1 adult and 2 kids. And that's not including souvenirs and the merch that are, amazing in the park. You can easily be looking at about $2,000 just to make your family go to this destination. But at some point, people aren't going to be able to afford it. You look at the population of people that go there, you almost see no Asian representation there. And I'm saying this because I am Asian myself, and I can say this, our mentality is, why do we want to pay this much money? It makes no sense. Like, as a one-time splurge once every 5 to 10 years, sure, why not? I mean, it's been a while, sure, why not? But that much for one visit, like even annually, that's a lot of money, and it's just getting worse. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. So eventually speaking, you're not only limiting the population that's going there, you're also funneling the demographics to a certain direction. Is that even okay? I mean, you're gonna have people that are just not gonna like this anymore, that they're not gonna support this anymore. And really, that's damaging to the brand. I mean, in the short term, yeah, you're making a lot of money, right, Disney? I mean, you're making a lot of money. Oh, sure, your shares are like, good and amazing. But if you look at the stock market right now, everything is down. Even things that are fundamentally sound are down because there's a lot of fear in the market. So at this point, you're not really protecting your share prices, right? Because they're down anyways. You're just gouging. You're just trying to, make it so then you get more for, more profits, pretty much. And people are upset. Like, why does a typical family that's already somewhat reluctant to even shell out that kind of money need to shell out that much more money? I mean, they're making Genie Plus, so then you have to pay up front if you want a static cost of $25, right? If you don't do that and you enter the parks the day of, it's not going to be 25. It's going to be more than that. And they haven't even really talked about how much more is it going to be, but it's going to be an on-demand cost on the day of. So not only do you have to pay for your park tickets, you have to buy these Genie Plus add-ons ahead of time. And even if you didn't want to use it at this point, it's creating almost like a FOMO effect, a fear of missing out effect, right? It's like, oh, well, dang, if I didn't do that now, I'm going to regret it later. So I might as well just pick it up. So that's driving even more sales for people to buy Genie Plus. But all these people that are buying these Genie Plus ahead of time, they're like, well, okay, I can go to my lightning lane. Well, sometimes the lightning lanes are even longer than your standby lanes now. The standby lane is almost impossible to get on a ride. If you don't have Genie Plus, you're talking about like maybe 1-2 hours per ride on a functionally on a 12-hour day. That's what, 12 rides? I mean, no one's really gonna wait the entire day just to go on 12 rides. That makes no sense whatsoever. So you have to buy the Genie Plus. So it's almost like a hidden cost in there at this point that you need to buy this product. No one's going to be able to afford that. No one has the patience for that. What are your thoughts about this whole new system? Leave a comment below. Thanks. Bye.